Now for a break.
Well, hello. Hello and welcome to my show. I'm your host, Damian, and I got with me the ever lovely Dani,
Hello.
who also happens to be my sister.
Yay!
And I also have my special, best, favorite cousin, Ruby.
Yes,
Who
favorite.
also happens to be my sister.
Let's not ask how that works. Or I won't. Jeez. So this is what I'm going to call the Gamecast. Right now you're watching the Binding of Isaac. It's a neat little roguelike, air quotes, where you're little Isaac and your entire... Well, the whole goal is you're trying to get away from your mom. The Binding of Isaac is a real life story where God told Abraham to kill his son Isaac, and blah blah blah. Faith.
That's super interesting. Had no idea that's what it was.
The guy who made this also made Super Meat Boy, so he's one of those indie darlings. Darling.
Air quotes.
Yes, air quotes on that too. In this game, you're instead trying to get away from your mom, who God told to kill you, Isaac, not you.
Not you, but yes.
And well, there's a lot of theories about this whole story because there's a lot of subtext and a lot of weirdness. You start out in the basement, which is where we are right now, well, what you're seeing, and if you survive, you end up diving into the depths and the caves, and if you... Well, I don't want to spoil it, but what you're gonna see is what happens after you beat the game at least once. They have it set up to where there's multiple bosses and multiple branching paths where you can end up in hell or a cathedral or a secret level at the very, very end and get the true ending.
So it's like one of those games you can play more than once and it's a different experience, or what?
Yeah, it's actually randomly generated, or
Oh wow.
there's a fancy word for it, procedurally generated.
Sounds cool.
It's never the same game. Like the one I'm showing right now, I got super lucky. I just got all the best items that, well, they aren't the best, but the combination of everything was just perfect. I was able to go all the way to the heart boss, and I could have even went on further, but it was a gym night and I had already been sitting there for an hour not getting...
Because, bro, he lives. He lives, bro.
Wait, do you even lift?
He does live.
Very little. Let's not get too carried away. It's a fun game though. The reason I started playing it again is because they re-released it. The one that's on screen right now is subtitled Rebirth, and it was released on Steam and PS4. I don't know if it's on PS3, and you can also play it on your Vita. And they basically put a new engine underneath and made it all pretty and fancy. Like before, it was just Flash, and it basically looked like something you could play on one of those internet websites with the cheap games that try and sell you stuff.
I've seen the gameplay for it. It's kind of gross though.
Yeah.
Like
monsters. Like, if you watch this later, you'll see I run into a lot of shit monsters.
literally.
It's fun though. I mean, it's like a mix, because it's like a little adventure game. It looks like the old Zelda, so you see your little guy walking around doing stuff. But they made it so it's kind of like one of those bullet hell games. So you're always constantly dodging bullets. But sometimes it could be unfair. Yeah. You could play like... Right now I'm on a 5-game losing streak. Which is better than the Jets. I don't want to get into that though. Let's not talk about sports.
Right.
So how you guys doing today?
Good.
Good.
How are you enjoying the fancy winter weather?
It's not even really winter. It's not really that cold.
No?
It's raining over here today.
It's lucky.
Yeah,
It's
it actually
weird.
started sprinkling earlier. It's sketchy because it might turn into ice.
Yeah.
Hi.
We got like the coldest day on Wednesday. I think it's gonna be like 28 degrees, which isn't that cold if you live up north. But it's like a nice early piece of winter.
It's cold for Texas.
Oh
Yeah.
Definitely.
It'll go away. Don't worry about it, guys.
We'll
It'll be
persevere.
it'll be well within the 100s again by next week.
Oh yeah, I saw
And then it'll
it.
snow in February.
Are you? Oh my god.
I live in
wait.
you know where I live. God.
Yeah.
So, have you guys heard anything about the new Halo? Well, the HD Halo.
No.
I just went out to pick it up. Apparently,
Oh wow.
they are struggling with their online games. Like, all of them.
Is it for the new consoles or is it for olds? I don't know what it
The
is.
Xbone. The Xbox, terribly named one.
Oh, okay. You have that one.
Yes.
Oh, okay. No, I have not heard this stuff.
Well,
But-
it turns out
The
that
gossip.
you can't get into an online match at all. Like, you could sit in their matchmaking lobby for like, well, I've seen upwards of 15 minutes or more, but you're basically just sitting in limbo and not getting connected to shit.
Oh wow.
That sucks. That's kind of what happened to me when I got a game code for the game Evolve.
Oh, you actually got into that?
I did, and my computer couldn't take it. Like,
Oh yeah.
I was literally sitting there for 15 minutes for the game to load. And then I was looking for a game to join, and it took another 15 minutes to join that game. And then when I was in game, oh my god, it's beautiful. It really is.
Mhm.
But the fact that my computer couldn't take it, I guess. So I was like lagging the whole way. Lagging, and I couldn't play.
I think your problem is you're trying to play that on like a 10-year-old laptop.
Pretty much. But it was cool that, like, I don't know, because it's like the levels you have. The monster goes from level 1, and then when it's at level 3, it's like impossible to kill, so you
Mhm.
have to get it before it gets to level 3.
Right.
So since I was lagging so much, I started level 1. By the time I had gameplay and I was near the group, it was like level 3, and then we all died.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh, well, what a game.
Yeah, I actually got an opportunity to play that with, well, I played it on my own. I think Samson gave me a code. I was the medic.
Yeah.
Who happens to be some, like, Russian chick, I think. Some foreigner. And,
Not that we don't like foreigners.
Right.
oh yeah, of course. I was just pointing out that they're foreign.
They really are.
Anyway, you basically, as the medic, have like a, what's like in Team Fortress 2 where you got that medic gun? You got that. And it had a pretty long distance, so you could pretty much be like 40 foot away from your people. But I was playing with randoms who didn't talk on headsets or anything, so we lost.
I know. It sucks.
I'm probably gonna wait on a price drop to get that game.
Yeah.
It looks like it'd be worth it though. Like it's worth the money because
I
of the
think it needs a
graphics,
little bit more
gameplay.
work, though. It's
You
beautiful,
definitely,
though.
yeah, it looks good, but you need friends to be any good in that. Well, to have fun, I think. And
Or be the monster.
that's true. I didn't get a chance to do that.
Me either.
Meh. Meh. Meh.
So, the Halo game was just released.
It was released on Tuesday.
And they've been having this problem.
Oh yeah. I actually got a few friends who have it since launch. And I think they've been sticking to custom games. Because in those you can invite people and for sure have competition. I'm actually installing it right now and it's got like a 50 million gigabyte download that it needs to install before you can play.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I'm planning to do like the campaigns for all 4 Halo games in a row. Probably won't finish tomorrow or shit. It's gonna take a while because I haven't played the first 3 in so long, and I've never played the 4th one. I'm just gonna dive into it in Legendary.
Oh my god, you're gonna rage. I spoiler alerted it for myself.
Spoiled it.
I watched the end.
Oh, wow.
I
And I
haven't
was-
seen the gameplay for it yet.
So I was wondering why everyone was so mad, so I went to go check it out.
Yeah, the first one's kind of meh. It's like they sat in a boardroom, like the creators, and like, okay, so how do we end this first one? And then they said, how about this? And they're like, okay, do it.
I know. Sounds good, go.
Yeah, basically, we gotta get this on store shelves. It's almost Christmas. Go, 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 go.
And that's how they did the 4th one too.
Ugh, I know
How
nothing
should
about
we
that one.
really end it? I don't know. Let's just do that. Alright then. And then they did it. It's really dumb. I don't know. I wish I had an Xbox, but I don't have one.
It's I've had mine since the Titanfall bundle came out, and there's not many games.
For
Like-
Xbox One?
Yeah, I mean,
Even now?
yeah. It's a Netflix machine for me and a YouTube machine. I don't,
Burn.
the only other game I played, like, I got Diablo 3, but that's one of those games where you just lose track of time. Like, when I first got it, I sat in front of that thing for like 4 hours, and it was like, it's already like 3 a.m. I should probably sleep.
That's funny.
Yeah. But, I mean, if you wanna, my advice is to wait until you see something you definitely have to play.
I want the Wii U so that I could get Wind Waker.
I was actually planning to get one for Christmas. I want to get it for Smash Brothers.
Yeah, that too.
Brothers. I actually have the one for 3DS.
Is it cool?
There's a dog. Oh my god.
That's not mine.
Sorry. Sorry.
Well, it's Smash Bros, but when everyone's really far apart, it like zooms out kind of far, and maybe I just have shitty vision, but it's hard to see like who you're fighting. It plays okay though.
Sorry,
Oh,
hold on.
God. Ugh. Well, I mean, if you're into Smash Brothers, maybe you want to get that game because it's like portable Smash. You can play it anywhere. But we're all really just waiting for the one on Wii U to drop, I think. Hopefully it's good. Because there's like a lot you gotta do to make it a good Smash Brothers, I think. That actually reminds me, have you ever heard of that Smash Brothers documentary on YouTube?
No.
Smash Brothers, no.
Yeah, let me get the name of it. It's something you should watch. Wash.
Wash.
Watch.
You should wash.
Each episode's about 20 minutes each, I think. It's worth it though. It's like a bunch of nerds, so if you're not into watching nerds on YouTube, you might want to avoid this. But it's called Super Smash Bros. Documentary.
I love
And
watching nerds on the internet.
it's been uploaded by the Amazing Shadow. Okay, here's the link. This is all stitched together, but there is a playlist that has each episode separate. You don't have to watch it now, so...
No, I'll definitely watch it later.
So... I'm excited for Halo.
That's
Dun,
cool.
dun. Jeez.
I never got to play it as much. You had it, right?
Yeah.
Because
When
he had the
Halo
Xbox.
first came out? I
I thought-
remember.
I bought the first Xbox for Halo because I had a friend who was one of those rich kids, and he had everything. And me and Lewis, we went to his house a few times, and we got to play Halo for all of 10 minutes. The whole problem was that there was 3 of us, but he only had 2 controllers, or 1 for the Xbox. And he didn't want to just sit around doing nothing. We actually, one night I think, we had a sleepover. This was like in middle school, so we were like 12 or 13 or whatever. And we ended up playing Smash Brothers for like the entire night until dawn practically. Man, people don't do that anymore, do they?
Me and Ruby used to have those Unreal Tournament nights.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
so much fun. We
Are
do
you
that now
talking-
though.
You're talking about that old one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like back in high school or middle
Ah.
school. I don't remember.
99.
Yeah, when we used to have sleepovers.
Oh, that game was the shit.
I actually
Yeah.
want to buy it when it comes. Like, see if it's on sale in Steam.
Oh, it always goes
Yeah,
on sale.
it's
I got it
it's
for
like
like
nine-
$2.
yeah, it's like $19 right now. The other one's 14, so I'm
I
waiting.
was like,
Just wait
Black
for the,
Friday sale.
best
Black
at
Friday
that
sale.
game.
Yeah, wait for the Unreal pack because you can get all Unreal games for pretty cheap.
I still have Unreal 2004.
That one's pretty good.
I have the one for PlayStation 3.
Yeah, I have that one too.
I've got them all. I got them at a Steam sale. And like, if you're ever lacking in your backlog department on Steam, those sales, you'll get everything and anything you ever want, and even more than that. I think, if I quickly pull up my library so that there's no dead air. Okay. I'm looking at like 200 games here.
Why do you have so many games?
Because they always go on sale.
I have 26 games.
Ooh.
I think I only have 20. I deleted some though.
Well, I mean, I have.
Well, I'm counting the ones I don't have installed too.
Yeah, I'm counting ones I don't have installed.
Well,
I got Metro 2033. Me and Ruby just got that game.
it's alright.
It is. It was free.
Yeah, they made it free when First Light came out, I think. It's the part 2 to that, which is
What is
supposed to be better, but I haven't played it.
Like a shooting game or?
Metro?
Yeah, I
it's a
haven't-
shooting game.
Okay.
It's if Fallout 3 was just like a corridor shooter.
I haven't played Fallout 3, but I have Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah, that one's pretty fun. I
I
still
think
haven't
I'm a
finished
bad guy.
We could be whoever you want.
Yeah. I'm waiting for. I was doing the good guy thing, and it was so boring because everybody kept asking me to do stuff for them. So I was like, "Fuck that."
Bad
live
guys
my
are
own
still gonna ask you to do stuff for them.
But like, it's funner.
Eh?
Except it took me a long time to kill that guy because I'm a bad shot. I can't shoot to save my life. I really can't.
You gotta use VATS
I
and then
don't have anything.
skill up your fucking shooting.
Yeah.
Huh. I think... Man, I don't even remember. I had a character that I was going in a direction, but I forgot. I started a new one because I completely forgot what I was doing in my first game.
Yeah, I started it, and then I didn't know what the hell was going on because I didn't read anything, and I just started it. Then I was like, that was a bad idea. So I literally had to restart the game and then read everything, and I was like, I know what my life is for.
Yeah, the first time through, you don't want to read.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I did for Alice Madness Returns.
Uh-huh.
It was a great game, but god damn, there are so many secrets. And
No,
it just
keep
makes you super OCD.
going. OCD.
Yeah, because I haven't collected all the items, and I'm like, I want to go back. But in order to go back, you have to... It says it won't save the progress you've already saved, and I'm like, but what if I forget the things I got last time?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So I was just like, I don't know. So I'm really mad, and it's getting hard because there's a lot of hardcore parkour.
Parkour?
Hardcore parkour.
Hardcore parkour.
Yes.
Like, literally?
Hardcore.
You
Parkour,
literally,
Dani?
you have to jump on invisible platforms to platforms to platforms.
Ooh. That's some hardcore platforming there.
So then I always fall, and then I yell, and then I turn off the game.
That sounds like a bigger issue. Oh man. You know, I actually bought that on Steam sale too, but I haven't installed it.
It's great. You're gonna love it. But playing with the gamepad because it's easier.
Oh yeah, definitely. I try and play as many games as possible with the gamepad.
So for Fallout, you would recommend gamepad
Well,
because of the shooting. It's easier with your mouse, right?
I've been doing mouse and keyboard for Fallout on the computer.
Okay.
You can use a gamepad if you want.
It just felt awkward.
Yeah, it's up to you. I'd go keyboard mouse for Fallout just because there's so many things you have to do in that damn game.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh man, yesterday I had the worst day at work ever.
What happened?
Oh man, when I got in the office, I had no internet, which basically means I can't work.
Wow.
So I spent the morning I spent like an hour trying to troubleshoot it and get connected and failing. And then I just started working on some stuff that I could do offline. Then I went to lunch, and in my worse judgment, I should say, I came home for lunch, and I tried connecting to the internet using the VPN that we got set up, and that wasn't working. So I was basically panicking. I went back to work after lunch, and I don't live too far from the office, but it's a bit of a drive. Anyway, when I got back, I ended up calling the IT helpline, which basically sends you to an overseas office, and I spent like an hour with this guy who basically determined my laptop was the issue, and I was like, fuck.
Sucks.
Yeah, he made up a work order, and then I hit up one of the guys I know in the office to see if he was having internet trouble, and he was like, no, but I got this email. And it turns out that they were working on all the equipment for the internet in the office. And like, I just had to get a hold of the internet guy, I guess you could call him that. He just flipped the switch and I have internet.
Oh, wow. Read your emails.
Read that. The moral of the story.
Right?
Is read your emails, everybody.
Yeah. Shit. That was my mini heart attack of the week.
Mini heart attack of the week.
How's your job been, Ruby?
It's been good. It's been like some drama with the coworkers, and it feels like high school.
Oh.
I was telling Dani, it's just like there's these cliques, and then there's me, and I'm like, can we all get along? But I found out my boss, she's from California, and her dad is from El Paso.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
Nice.
there's connection there. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, hopefully it gets better. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Some people, they just never grow up.
Yeah, well, they're still like young.
How young?
My
Like,
boss is like fun.
yeah, my boss is 22.
Mm.
The youngest one is like 19. Two of them are 19. One's 20, another one's 21. And there's one lady, she's like older.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's me.
My condolences, 'cause I don't know if that's gonna change at all.
Yeah.
Jeez.
We had a good week though this week. It was a good week.
Oh, that's good. Especially when it's coming closer to the holidays.
Yeah, that's true.
Because all sorts of craziness is gonna happen. I've already noticed people have started driving shittier. So, why don't you, Dani, tell me about your Don't Starve experience?
Okay, so I started Don't Starve yesterday. Played for a good 2 hours. I died twice,
Oof.
but I made it to day 3 my first time I died, day 5 the second time I died, and then day 9 I was doing so amazing, and I had like a smorgasbord of food and stuff, and I was doing great. And I ran out of light because I don't know, like heavy little campfire, right? So I was like, la la la, oh, my campfire's going down. I should throw a plank on there to keep me from the darkness. And as I went to put it on top, it burned out.
Oh.
And it was like dead of night. It was really dark. And I was like, oh shit, what do I do? What do I do? So then I made a torch and I started burning trees. And it kept me alive until the morning.
Great.
Then it was like day 9, and I was like, cool, man. I'm doing awesome. I'm gonna go check my traps. This and that. Then this monster came after me, and I, like an idiot, didn't make a weapon. And like at first, you'd be able to run away from it, and then it would leave you alone after a while. But this time, it literally chased me so far into a bunch of spiders. It chased me to the spiders. And I was raging, I was yelling, I was like, what the fuck? Why are you following me? Stop following me! I'm so far away! Get away from me! And then I died. And I was mad. But it makes me mad because you have to start the game from the beginning.
Right.
Like, there's no save point. Well, you can I read up on it, and you can make a little respawn point. But you need to survive like 16 days in order to get the supplies to make the respawn point. And I was like, I can't even make it past 10 days. So all day I was thinking, I don't need it. I'm not going to play it. No, I'm not going to play it. And right now I'm feeling like I have to play it. I need it.
It's dug its hooks into you.
It really has. And I need to complete at least 15 days.
Ooh.
15 days.
Luck.
I made it to 9. I think I can do it. But that was my experience. It was intense.
I would have rage quit.
I did. I was yelling, and Henry was like, calm down. Calm down. Don't worry about it. It's just a game, Dani. And I was like, no, it's not a game. I wasted 2 hours of my life sitting here in front of this thing. And he was laughing at me. I was like, are you okay?
There have been times in the Binding of Isaac where I've been like that. There's this really asshole enemy. It's a skull that it's invulnerable to your shots, and then when it's vulnerable, it can shoot at you. So it's like a skull on a stalk of flesh. Which, it's a pain in the ass when it's stationary, but for some reason they decided to make one that can move around. So now you got an invulnerable asshole that just walks around just staring at you. And you're shooting at it, and you're just shooting at it, and it's just walking around like, la 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 la. And then you stop shooting it, and then it's like, okay, I'm gonna shoot at you now. Okay, thank you. I've died so many times to that piece of shit.
Did you rage?
Well, it basically was like, yep, and
Done.
Alt F4, Alt F4, and a bunch of shit.
How far is the progress in the game as we speak?
We're around halfway through, so I should be in caves, if not depths. Let me go ahead and take a look real quick.
Just so, I mean, if anybody's watching, they're like, what's happening on the screen? What are these people talking about?
Right. Let me check. Right, go. Dead air.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm reading this crazy thing
What
on
was the
this thing. It's called I Didn't Want to Sleep Anyways.
That's
And it
what
has
I'm
a bunch of
looking
super
at.
creepy things. Yeah. So I was reading one of the really long ones. I love to read all the really long ones. I don't know why. Like the
So
creepiest
what's this
story.
one about?
This one is the creepiest long story. I mean, short story, not long, short. And then everything went black. That sounds terrifying to me because if all my computer and all the lights right now just go black, I would cry. I don't know. Should I read it? It's very long.
Have you read it before?
Mm-mm.
Oh, well. Nah, because
That's really long now.
I probably
Say
have to
that.
put credit to that. But how
It's by
about
Anonymous.
the next time I record with you guys, you give us a little synopsis? Ooh.
Okay.
So, okay, I have it queued up, and basically what they're seeing is me going through the depths. I got a few of the new items that they put in this thing, like the goat head, which the description is your sacrifice is appreciated or some shit like that.
Oh.
Kitty wants attention.
Come on.
She's cute though. She's gonna be the mascot.
Shh.
She's like, hello, I want to be in this. You didn't ask me to be a part of it.
Right?
Oh.
There goes my dad talking to himself again. Just thinking.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it's thinking. Jeez. So,
You can probably cut out the dead air, can't you, if we record over?
Or is it
I
like-
could, but that requires work.
Yeah. So there's gonna be
One
random
take.
dogs barking. I don't know why the dog won't be quiet. So
Yeah, I'll try. I'll do something. I'll get fancy with the editing. I'll just see what I can do about that.
we should probably have music under us as well. Maybe something you
Oh.
wrote.
I was actually going to put the gameplay like pretty low underneath this.
Well, then it won't be dead air,
Yeah,
and
that's
they'll
fine.
hear this conversation.
Yeah.
They'll just hear the random game noises in the background. Like, what the hell?
Exactly.
Okay, so plans. Okay, well, this I never even gave a name for this thing. I'm calling this the Gamecast since we got gameplay and a podcast on it. What up?
Game.
Copyright
Wait, no.
2014.
Can you call
Suck
it a
my ass.
podcast? Because isn't that also
Well,
plagiarizing?
no, podcast is a form of recording.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, if you broadcast stuff on the internet, it's podcasting. And by
Okay.
broadcast, I mean doing voice stuff.
I just always thought it meant like Apple products, like iPod stuffs.
Oh no, they didn't get away with that one. And I mean, right now the plans is just to put this up on YouTube. Eventually, maybe I'll actually make this a legitimate podcast if, I don't know, like people want to listen to it like that. The whole point is to kind of give, because there's two types of people who go for these things. There's like the type that just want to watch something with like the white noise in the background, and then there's the type of person who just wants to hear things. And
Well, they watch.
the visuals like a white noise where they're not even paying attention to it, but because it's there, you know, people are weird, so. And I'm gonna go ahead and title this episode 0 because it's a proof of concept. I have in mind 2 other guests I'd like to have on this show, but I think securing them into this would be easier if I had some sort of, this is how it's gonna be, you know, like an example.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a test run.
Did you want to do gameplay as well?
Well,
Like all of us playing something?
that could be something we could do in the future too,
Yeah.
like live playing. What do you
Yeah.
call it? Live streaming.
Yeah.
Live stream. Twitch. Or, I don't know if I can say that.
Yeah, he has a
Yeah,
Twitch.
I can capture Twitch.
Okay.
You could have started that as well when you started this.
Well, I wanted to do this one first because it's
Okay.
like, hi everybody, intro. Oh man, this boss is a pain in my ass. It's one of the new ones. His name's The Cage. And
Okay.
I should have died to this guy, but I didn't somehow. But let's see, what other topics do I have lined up? Gone through all of these. Jeez.
Have we really?
Yeah, we've been talking for quite a while.
Whoa.
We're
What
about
Pop-Tarts?
halfway through.
Whoa.
We got like maybe 20 minutes left. So, how about you tell me your scary story, Dani?
Oh, yeah. I want to hear it.
I unclicked
Focus.
on the link. Guys, I unclicked it. I went away. Next time.
Just open up your history, lazy. Oh, was the scary story that creepypasta?
It's not well, technically it's like creepypasta, but it's on this Facebook website. But I could pull up some creepypasta. Yeah.
Creepy pasta.
Well, speaking of peaky pasta.
Creepypasta.
Speaking of creepypasta, English are hard. When I went to Michigan to visit some friends, we ended up spending up one morning watching. Have you guys seen the Godzilla creepypasta? The NES Godzilla creepypasta?
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh my god, it's red with, like, I don't know how my voice sounds, because even if I hear it all the time, I don't know how it sounds. But this guy's voice was just dreadful. And the creepypasta, it was like watching a B horror movie. Just a quick summary of what goes on.
I looked it up. It's like really long.
Yeah, but what we did is we
You watched
a YouTube video where someone read
okay.
it.
Yeah.
Well, tried to dramatize it, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And I mean, oh man. You guys should look that up on YouTube too, because it might be worth it to you guys if you're into it.
I have
But-
so many. I follow
What
a lot
is
of those.
Creepypasta. I have no idea what you guys are talking
Creepypasta. Oh my god. Creepypasta is like short stories that people write
Yes.
about scary things. Or video games. Or.
Like, the idea is basically, are you afraid of the dark on the internet?
but it's actually scary.
Oh, wow.
Well, I mean, it's not like Are You Afraid of the Dark scary, like it's all kind of cheap, but like, I don't know. So the one that I saw was the Russian experiment thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I read it and I was creeped out for days. I loved it.
Oh, those are
I'm looking it up in my phone.
It's kind of dark. Be careful.
Yeah,
But I love to listen to them because they have like the creepiest voices, which is so great.
I'll probably have to look that one up for sure.
They did the Five Nights at Freddy's. Have you seen that game? Played it?
No, what's that
It's
game
amazing.
about?
It's scary. It's like Chuck E. Cheese gone super wrong. My horror dreams of Chuck E. Cheese come to life.
Eesh.
Animatronic characters trying to kill you, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
So-
That's unsettling.
So, the first time I heard about it was this. I was watching creepypastas. I was watching all these crazy things, and I saw one, and it was called Five Nights at Freddy's. And then I watched it. I'm gonna look for the video for you.
Mhm.
And it was creepy, and I was like, "What is this nightmare?" And then it turns out that it's a video game. And so I watched people play it, and then Henry downloaded it on his phone. He bought it.
Yeah.
And it's like I was screaming because it jump scares. Basically, the game is filled with jump scares. But it was like, what is this? Like, I don't know. It's creepy. It's good stuff. Everybody should play it. You should play it if you have this thing podcast. You should play it.
I don't know, because I tried the Slenderman game and it was kind of boring.
This is better.
I did also download Outlast, but I've never installed it.
Outlast is scary. That one scared me. I never
should
played
probably
it, but I
try-
watched someone play it.
Yeah, I can never play all these scary games, but I can watch people play them.
Yeah, it's a bunch of jump scares.
You should also try Amnesia. That one's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I've had that one forever. I still haven't played it.
That one, it's a little more psychological, scary than jump scares.
Well, that's more my level.
Yeah, so you'd like things. And also, you should probably play The Evil Within.
The
Oh,
That
yeah.
one, you're
the
gonna
only
love
reason
it.
I didn't buy that one is because I bought Halo.
But
It's made by I forgot what his name is, but he wrote
the Resident Evil guys.
Yeah, the one guy, the one who did Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, so half or bit, it's kind of like Resident Evil gameplay.
Well, it's basically Resident Evil 4, like what Resident Evil 5 should have been.
Pretty much. But it's pretty cool. Like the gameplay is like simple where you have to like save all your ammo and stuff for special things, and so it's kind of like the Resident
like
Evil
set up
game.
like the same game.
Yes.
But it changes, so it makes it really interesting.
And this is where I get the game-winning item. Jesus. Well, the item's the Bible, and if you watch this, you'll see why it's a game-winning thing. Like, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, I'm finishing this game. There's no way I can lose now. Unless I'm an idiot and get hit. But I'm definitely going to check that game out eventually.
Yeah.
I have to. It'd be heresy if I didn't, being a survival horror fan. Did you
I
guys
don't know.
get a chance to see PT? It's
No.
basically called Playable Trailer, and it's a trailer for Silent Hills, which is
Oh,
the
I
Silent
did
Hill,
see that.
Yeah, the Silent Hill that Hideo Kojima is going to be directing, and I'm so excited.
Isn't
my
it?
Hmm?
Haven't some people already played that one though?
Yeah, it's been
It's
out
a
for a while.
demo. Yeah.
Yeah, the demo. All right, because there are some gaming channels that I watch. They're like horror-based gaming channels.
Ooh, like who?
We're not gonna.
Are
Oh,
you not going to name drop? Well, you don't have to.
I don't want to name drop because then they're already so popular.
Yeah,
I love them all, but you're gonna go watch their channel and they're not gonna watch yours.
And jeez, no one's going to watch this. Watch.
I hope. I'm gonna. I'll make sure people watch.
Oh, you're going
this.
to pimp it up.
Yeah, because my other friend makes videos like this,
Ooh.
and I'm in one of them, so
Oh.
you should.
Well, yeah, you can pimp this out. You should. Like, as far as guests go, I think you guys are going to be guests. Well, I guess I could just call you co-host at this point. Jesus. But
Like
there's two other guys that I know for sure who are down to do it, and we're gonna have to do a test run to see if 5 is too many.
I don't think 5 will be too many.
Because I've seen quote-unquote podcasts that have video where they have at most 4 people. And I think so long as you can, like, control the flow of conversation, it works.
Well, me and Ruby will probably be in the same location at that time.
Yeah.
So I'll be in San Antonio with her.
That might help.
So
Yeah, we can just do like the 2 for 1 kind of thing.
2 for 1 deal.
Yeah.
I'm down
or
for
just
that.
one of us at a time.
Jeez. Man.
Just all 5. It's gonna be a party.
Let's get a party going. Now it's time to party, and we will party hard.
It's gonna be more interesting with the other guys here, though. Sorry,
Yeah.
everybody watching.
I know. I think that they might be a little more lively.
We're starting out.
It's the first one we can't beat, so totally,
Yeah.
And also, I'm trying to control the sound because I have asshole neighbors.
Yep. I don't.
Lucky you. Me, I don't think I'm built for apartment living. I need a house out in the woods.
Yeah. If I get an apartment, it's probably gonna be like, can you like be quiet all the time? 'Cause you're so loud.
Excuse me for living.
I know.
Jesus. In the part we're in right now on the playthrough, well, besides this asshole who for some reason has like the best bullets ever, we're gonna see the reason why this Bible is like the best item for quickly getting through this part when we get to the boss, of course.
So the nephew's here,
Ooh,
and he brought me a half-eaten bag of French fries.
what a bro.
So don't mind me.
Well, I did hear a crunch, so
It was
must be
pretty-
delicious.
All 5 of them.
At least he's thinking of you.
He's playing The Last of Us
Oh,
as we speak, I believe.
fancy.
He's beat that game. We should have him on here one day and just make him join. But
Maybe
think
we can do
he's replaying it on the hardest level, I think.
that. Ooh.
So I can occasionally hear him yelling.
Hardcore.
You mean like screaming for fear?
No, like screaming out of anger about
Oh.
I don't know. He does like what I do. I guess I got it from him because he does the really, you're so stupid.
Jeez, man.
It was cute though because he drove over here. He calls me and he's like, "Hey, can I come over?" I'm like, "Sure." Drive
Aw.
safely. Stay warm.
How sweet.
He looks so little in the car. Oh my god. Hijo.
Oh, boss battle.
Go, 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 go.
And it's over. That's right, kids. The Bible is an instant kill on Mom. Write it down.
The Bible is an instant kill.
Mhm.
On Mom. I wouldn't suggest using it in the devil room because you'll get your shit wrecked.
Because so the Bible doesn't work in the devil room.
Not in this
See what you did there.
video games. Is that a video game? I said no video games. Okay. Yes, we are the home of King of the Hill impressions. Terrible King of the Hill impressions.
Propane. Damn it, Bobby.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
One of the guys that we play TeamSpeak with, he does it really well.
Yeah,
So it's great.
this point in the internet, it's a meme for sure.
Did you see that video of that guy singing? So many videos.
I know.
Let me go get some of it, guys. We were laughing our asses off the other night.
Oh, I know. He's really good too.
He does
and all of them.
that song all about that bass,
Yes. He sings it.
except in cartoon characters.
Oh, I think I saw you post the link about it, but I didn't look at it.
I'm gonna post it here. I
'Cause
have
that
3 videos
song's
for you guys.
nauseating.
But this song is better. You're gonna love it more
Oh,
better.
because of more better.
Yes.
More better.
Because yes, it's gonna be more better.
I will have to check it out.
Because it's Hank Hill.
Oh man. Well,
And he goes, "Damn it, Bobby."
that boy ain't right. So, oh, there it is again. We're also the home of pets who don't shut the hell up.
Sorry. You used to live here. You know how it is. And I have no idea. I think she's barking at Anthony. So I really don't know why she's barking.
She's probably losing her hearing. Hey, was that a adoption thing today?
The what?
Where they were basically giving away pets for free?
I have no idea. I don't do anything anymore in town.
I think I saw an article about it. That's how
Yeah,
I
I
got my
saw that
cat.
too.
I was thinking of getting a dog.
A doggy?
Yeah. I was looking at either what is it? An Australian Shepherd or a Chihuahua. Which they're both on opposite sides of this dog spectrum, I guess you could say.
You should
Yeah, they
get
are.
a... What are those called? Those dwarf dogs.
A dwarf dog.
I forgot what it's called.
Well, there are many dwarf dogs.
Hold on. I got to look it up. The call. Oh, it's like it looks like a collie, but it's not a collie.
A collie. You mean like Lassie?
Oh no. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Gee,
You should get a dash hound.
I think you're in love with that breed.
I
If I do, I'm
mean-
gonna have to call it something German, like Himmel.
Hi, Himmel.
And that's how I greet it every day.
With the hand.
Oh,
With-
That'd be
man.
so epic.
That's terrible.
They're like terriers mostly.
Terriers.
Yeah,
But those
because they
are
have
little
the
yappy
short
dogs.
little. They have the short little leggies, and they're so
Yeah, that's not manly at all.
She'll win all of the girls.
Oh, yes.
Dash hounds are dwarf dogs, Ruby.
Little weenie dogs.
So cute with our little legs.
You know, when I went to the shelter initially, there was like a half corgi terrier thing. The only reason I didn't walk away with it is because it was an asshole. It was literally gonna bite the girl's hand off who was gonna bring it out to show it to me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think just the fact that there's so many people around and agitated it.
Baby.
Hopefully someone took it.
A corgi.
Well, it's half corgi. Corgi is those dogs with the really little legs and the furry heads.
Those
Every
are
time they
so-
look at you, it looks like friendship.
Yeah, you should get a corgi. It's so... I'm looking at them right now, and I'm melting in my heart.
Oh, of course.
Instant love.
And yes. Corgi. In the middle of the video, you should just post a picture of a corgi. Let everyone go, oh my god.
These people know how to use Google, and if
Yeah.
they don't, they should be ashamed.
So cute.
So we've defeated the next to last boss. And here in this, for some reason I was getting devil rooms all over the damn place. I think what they did is they started giving you like alignment, so if you got a bunch of evil items, you get devil rooms, and if you get a bunch of good items, you get angel rooms.
Good and evil.
Yep.
Does that how Don't Starve works? If you pick up evil things, does it make your sanity go down? Because I picked up a shit ton of flowers. I died.
You died because of flowers.
Okay, I just didn't know they were evil flowers. There's a difference.
Alright, we're in the last floor, and this is basically the end of the playthrough, so I think we're good to start wrapping it up.
Okay. Everybody go buy a corgi.
Right?
Yes.
Moral of this podcast: go buy a corgi.
Do you guys have a song in your head that we should play out to?
All about that bass, No, I don't have a song.
I don't either.
Okay, well,
I think you should edit your own where it says the Damian show.
I kind of think that you should just do it by yourself. That's kind of what it's like.
well, I mean, I could, but
You make music.
well, that I opened it with the song I wrote.
Well then,
Well,
perfect.
quote unquote wrote. But
Because then you don't have to. There's no copyright anything. You don't have to worry about it.
we're good as long as it's under 30 seconds, because for use. Oh, okay, this will work. Let me just cue it up. Alright, so this has been Gamecast, and this is episode 0. We'll call it Proof of Concept. How about that?
That sounds good.
And the lineup for hosts might change. We're aiming at least 3, at most 5, so we'll see how that goes. And then I'll definitely for sure maybe have a better topic list. Maybe actually be a little more prepared, so people aren't like, what the fuck is this? I'm turning this shit off.
Yeah, pretty
God
much.
damn it.
Waste of my life. Jerks.
Where do I get my hour? Alright, well, I'm Damian, and say your name.
Oh, I'm Dani. And I'm
And
distracted.
I'm Ruby.
This has been Gamecast.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Claims Casino. Issac. What's up? What's up? What's up?